Intro. Boom.
I just wanna open my figures. If I don't man, I get triggered, yeah. I just wanna open my figures. If I just wanna open my figures. I just wanna open my figures. If I just wanna show.
Okay, so there's two I want to open for the display. As you can see, it's really coming along nicely. I had a few things I hoarded because, boom, I had that in my house. This figure hanger, whatever you want to call it, came from Toys R Us. I bought stuff and I ended up hanging it on there, and I just thought it looked so nice that I didn't open stuff. Now I've got this happening in my place. I really want to open my figures. You know the song. So basically, these two droids, I thought I'd put them in the same episode. That's the best I can do for Forlom, formerly known as Zuckus. I really wanted the vintage collection one, which I do have carded. I don't want to open him, but I want to put, I'm missing Forlom, I want to put him in there. Also, what else have I got here? 8D8. I used to have him as a kid, not this one, I had the 80s one. But this is a really good one. Let me just put this down. It's an awesome, oh yeah, who was it? Was it Mush Soap? Buddy, you were telling me don't put down the POTF, and he's absolutely right. The Power of the Force 2 is really good. I meant the very early stuff, the 1995 stuff, the He-Man stuff, like that guy right there is not as good as, say, they slimmed him down by 98, 99. But this is a good looking, look at that, the torture droid. Wow! That was, what was that? I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was trying to do an impression of that thing that it screams. So I got it for £10 at that auction place I went to. Let me know if that's a good price. So let's just get them open and put them on display. Boom. Alright, let's start off with Forlom. I like calling him Forlom. A lot of purists will call him Zuckus, but I was too young and I never owned a Zuckus figure, so I never called him that. But he is Forlom because it's a droid name with numbers and letters. So that, there he is. He looks really good. I love that weathering of him. I just wasn't sure if he was too big. I know I said that the POTF, Power of the Force 2, they slimmed them down as the years went by. But I think that he could do with being a little smaller. For example, like what I mean by that is, look at this 3PO here. See how trim he is? He's a very little droid. He's a little droid. He's slim, he's sleek. He's smaller than he used to be, is what I mean. So anyway, I think, but he'll do because he looks nice. I love that weathering, and I do need a Forlom on display. Let's move on to this freeze frame, you see. Freeze frame 8D8 torture droid. There's one of these at, I've not been, but Galaxy's Edge cooking meat. How cool is that? I'm going to keep that freeze frame as well. Wow, look how clean that came off. Whoa. Oh, there goes the freeze frame. I don't know where the hell it's gone as well. That's it. So here he is. Oh, there he went. All right, here's the freeze frame. You might have to see it from behind. Let's do that. There it is. Nice. Look at that steam coming off the toes of that droid. Gonk droid. He doesn't gonk no more, he screams. Ooh! That's what he does, he goes like, ooh! Anyway, if I set them up, I'll bring them to you when they're finished and set up. Just put on the shelf. Alright, so he looks really good. So what I'll do is I'll set him up and I'll set the other one up, put them on display, and then I'll bring it to you when they are in position. Boom! Actually, before we go any further, check this guy. Hold him to the light. Look at that. That's so cool. I love that. He's got one of the sunroofs. It's funny, I was holding him to the light. Well, I was holding his freeze frame to the light. Now I've got to hold him to the light. He's got one of them. You see it? Right there, like a Jawa. Boom. Awesome. Alrighty, so I've got everything set up now. I've just remembered I had this also to open. Same event that I bought the Forlom, which at the Echo Base Live. But I'd like to open this. but I'm going to save it for another video. I don't want this video to be too long, but that would have been nice to have opened him because he has got a lot to do with him. They work in the same department, you know what I mean? But he looks pretty cool. I just thought to myself when I set him up there, he's all on his own, and I know it's just a little bit of a mock-up, a diorama or whatever. It doesn't have to be in a separate chamber. It's just a suggestion of a flavour of the scenes and the vibes of that part of the Return of the Jedi. But yeah, I think the EV-9D9, I never had her as a child. I never owned her, as in the vintage 80s one, but I'm glad to have that one. She would look really good behind him. So basically, let's talk about gender now. I do believe that I read something where they said that this was female. Not that I don't know if you can really genderize a droid. I suppose they can have programming different voices, like a sat nav can be female or male. And then finally, yes, there is Zuckuss, formerly known as, yeah, this is forearm in position there. That's the best I could do for now. I do want a proper forearm, but that's pretty cool, isn't it? I did sort of point to him the other day and I said, he is such a good figure. I do want to do a top 10 figure, by the way. Top 10 loose figures ever, not just vintage collection, but in all of 3.75, my favourites ever, and he would be right in there. No spoilers, but, you know, and it's not just me cozying up to Bosk's bounty there. I know what he says is damn true. If you don't have that figure, you're missing out. I don't think they could ever improve on that. Every word he said was true. So anyway, there we are. Thank you very much for watching. Do hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know if you'd like to see EV-9D9. Is it an EV-9D9? Yeah. Awesome. Look forward to doing that one soon. Thank you for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.